Okay, students, I wanted to show you today how to set up your Bellwork document. We're going to be doing Bellwork every day of the semester, so we need to learn the way that I need you to set it up. Okay, so what we're going to do first is go to Microsoft Word, double click on that to open it. Okay, and you cannot do it in Google Drive. You have to do it in Microsoft Word or Google Docs, I mean. You have to do it in Microsoft Word because this class is about learning the Microsoft programs. So everything we do is in a Microsoft program. All right, once you open up Microsoft Word, it'll bring up this window. We're going to go ahead and double click on blank document. And then the first thing that I always have my students do is change this style from normal to no spacing. What no spacing does is as you type and you're filling up rows with words and sentences, no spacing means the next sentence down or the next line of text will be close and not spread out, like it won't add extra spaces. And you'll see as we go through many assignments how that works. All right, so just click no spacing first. Don't do all the setup and then click no spacing, or it undoes some of your setup and you have to redo that. Okay, so no spacing. And then we want a header up here. So all we need to do is double click in the top inch of the page. And then you would type your name. If your name was Madison Reese, type your name at the left, then press tab, and then put what period you're in, and then press tab, and then always put the date that you're starting the document. And then one last thing, if you'll enter after the date so that the mouse pointer will come back around here under your name, this is where I like you to write what the assignment is called. Okay, so we're going to name it Bellwork 1. All right, then to get out of the header, we just double click below the header. And if we needed to get back into it to fix something, we just double click inside it. Okay, but once you're done with it, double click underneath it. And then I like you to copy and paste the dates for the whole 2 weeks worth of Bellwork from Canvas. So go over to Canvas, and in Canvas, if you go into Bellwork 1, you will see all the dates here. Go ahead and select all those. Control C to copy. Come back over here, Control V to paste. And anytime you go to paste, you have these paste options that pop up. Go into these and take a look at these. This first one, if you point to it, it says keep source formatting. The source this time is Canvas. It's where you got it from. So this first one would keep it as it was typed in Canvas. The same font, the same spacing, and so on, the underline. This one, let's skip that one for a minute. This one says keep text only. So if it had been purple text and underlined and size 14 or whatever, all those things would be removed and it would just simply keep the text. And then this one, merge the formatting. That means join or combine the formatting from the source and from the destination being Microsoft Word. So it's kind of a hybrid or combination of both. So in this case, in Bellwork, you're always going to click the middle one. Okay, then it gives me the right font, Calibri 11. It gives me the underlines, but then I'm going to go down to the beginning of this date, enter twice, enter twice, enter twice. Go and enter twice on all these and get rid of that word. I don't need that. Okay, and then each and every day you are going to go right below the date that it is that day and type the answer to the Bellwork question. So the first day of class was, what are your 7 classes this semester? So if you had math, oh, and if it underlines the answer, we need to take that off. Math, maybe you have art next, and then maybe you have English, and then you have science, and let's say you have history, and then maybe you have lunch. You don't have to put lunch in there, but I'm going to. And then after lunch, you're going maybe to PE. And I know I forgot one class, but let's say your other class is business office specialist. Okay. Or in my class, we just call it BOS, shorter. 5, 6, 7 subjects. Okay. So then I always have you leave an empty row before you start the next date. Okay. So that's how you do it. And then just to show you how to save, it's really important that you save all your work to a specific location. That way, other people can't mess with your work or delete it. So the way that you save is you come up here to File and you go down to Save As, and then you have these four options. I always tell everyone to double click this PC, but Browse is also the same thing, takes you to the same place. So saving it on the PC, and then you need to choose the drive that starts with your name. Now for students, yours will have like a thing that says this PC. And if you don't see your name and you don't see all these other drives under this PC, you just need to double click this PC so it'll open up and show you all the options. Okay, but once you click on your name, then in this bar for file name, you'll just go ahead and type in the name of the document and then you'll hit save. Okay, and then each and every day, let me just show you. So you come back to class the next day. The best way to find your files is to go right here to File Explorer, and then to go find this PC and then find your name and click on it. And then you can see all your stuff that's saved. And then just open it up this way. And then once you add your new answer, and this is your answer. Once you add your new answer, to save it again, you very simply just click this, or you can see up here that it says Control S. So the keyboard shortcut Control S, that will save it. So after the first day, it's much quicker to save. Just use Control S. All right. Thank you, class, and talk to you later.